Welcome back to Car Aag 765, the channel where we bring you timeless classics, unforgettable designs, and some of the most iconic vehicles in automotive history. If you are passionate about cars that defined an era, then you are in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing family of classic car lovers because we have a lot more stories, insights, and detailed looks at the machines that shaped the roadways of America and beyond. Today, let's take a journey back to the late 70s and shine the spotlight on one of the most luxurious and prestigious vehicles of its time, the 1979 Lincoln Town Car. The Lincoln Town Car has always stood as a symbol of elegance, luxury, and American automotive pride. In 1979, the Town Car represented the final chapter of an era that celebrated size, comfort, and presence on the road before the downsizing trends of the 1980s began to reshape the industry. When you look at a 1979 Town Car, the first thing that grabs your attention is its sheer size. Measuring over 220 inches long, this sedan is a rolling statement of grandeur, designed to let everyone know that the person inside values comfort, status, and style. Lincoln understood the luxury buyer of the time. They wanted more than transportation, they wanted an experience. The exterior design of the 1979 Town Car is nothing short of majestic. With its squared-off body lines, a long hood that stretches forward like a runway, and a roofline that flows gently toward the rear, it carried itself with undeniable presence. The massive chrome front grille, vertically stacked headlights, and wide stance made the Town Car look like it owned the road. Whether parked in front of a hotel or rolling down a city boulevard, it commanded respect. Stepping inside, the 1979 Lincoln Town Car treated passengers to an interior that rivaled luxury lounges of its time. Plush, pillow-tufted seats upholstered in velour or optional leather invited you to sink in and stay a while. Every detail was about comfort. Soft armrests, deep carpeting, and chrome accents around the dashboard created a feeling of richness. The cabin was incredibly spacious, with legroom and headroom that put many modern vehicles to shame. This was a car designed for long journeys where driver and passengers could feel relaxed and unhurried. The dashboard layout, though reflecting the late 70s design language, carried a sense of sophistication. Wood grain trim added warmth while the clear instrument cluster kept things simple and elegant. Power features came standard, including power windows, power locks, and power seats, which were luxuries not every car in 1979 could boast. The Town Car even offered options like a premium 8-track stereo system and automatic climate control, features that elevated the driving experience into something beyond ordinary. Under the hood, the 1979 Town Car delivered performance worthy of its class. Equipped with a 400 cubic inch V8 as standard and an optional 460 cubic inch V8, it had no problem moving its massive frame with smooth authority. While it was not designed to be a sports car, the Town Car was about effortless cruising. The powertrain was tuned for quietness, smooth acceleration, and reliability. Drivers appreciated how easily it soaked up miles on the open highway, with the big V8 barely breaking a sweat. The ride quality was nothing short of remarkable. Thanks to Lincoln's suspension tuning, the Town Car floated over bumps and imperfections, isolating passengers from the harshness of the road. It became famous for its glide feel, a driving sensation that people still remember with affection. Safety and practicality also found a place in this luxury sedan. In 1979, Lincoln equipped the Town Car with features such as power disc brakes, steel-belted radial tires, and optional electronic features that hinted at the future of automotive technology. Even with its weight and size, the car was stable and reassuring, offering peace of mind to those who valued security along with luxury. One of the reasons the 1979 Lincoln Town Car holds such a special place in history is because it marked the end of the traditional full-sized American luxury car era. After 1979, fuel economy regulations and changing consumer demands pushed manufacturers toward smaller, lighter designs. The Town Car would continue into the 1980s, but the massive dimensions and sheer presence of the 1979 model made it the last of the true giants. Collectors and enthusiasts see it as a symbol of what American luxury once was, a car that never apologized for being big, bold, and comfortable. When you think about the late 70s, you imagine an America in transition. The oil crisis had already reshaped buying habits, yet there remained a market for vehicles like the town car. Those who could afford it wanted the very best, and Lincoln delivered. Owning a town car meant you had arrived. It was a car that spoke of success, refinement, and traditional values. Families used it for special occasions, executives used it as a rolling office, and for many, it was the dream of American luxury realized. Today, finding a well-preserved 1979 Lincoln Town Car is like discovering a piece of rolling history. Car shows often feature them gleaming in the sunlight, their chrome reflecting the admiration of those who walk by. Owners take pride in maintaining these vehicles because they represent more than just transportation. They are artifacts of a time when cars were built to make a statement. The durability of these Lincolns also means many examples still survive, often passed down through generations, carrying with them memories of road trips, family events, and everyday life in the 70s. Enthusiasts appreciate not just the car's design and engineering but also the aura it carries. When you slide behind the wheel of a 1979 town car, you are immediately taken back in time. The sound of the door closing with a solid thud, the feel of the plush seats, the faint scent of aged leather or velour, and the smooth rumble of the V8 remind you that this was an era when cars were crafted with personality. It was about more than getting from point A to point B, it was about the journey, the pride of ownership, and the comfort along the way. From a collector's standpoint, the 1979 Lincoln Town Car has become increasingly desirable. While not as rare as some exotic models, its place in history gives it unique appeal. Restored examples in original condition are celebrated, and even daily drivers still turn heads because of their undeniable charm. The value of these cars continues to grow as people recognize their importance in the evolution of American luxury. It is also worth appreciating the cultural impact of the town car. Throughout the late 70s and into the 80s, it became a favorite for limousine conversions. Its size, strength, and elegance made it the perfect platform for stretch limos, giving it a second life in the service of executives, celebrities, and events. In movies and television, the town car often appeared as a symbol of wealth and influence. That cultural footprint remains part of its legacy today. As we look back at the 1979 Lincoln Town Car, we celebrate not just a car but an entire philosophy of design. It was a philosophy that said bigger is better, comfort is essential, and presence matters. It may not have been the fastest car on the road, but it didn't need to be. It was about making an entrance, offering peace and quiet to its passengers, and projecting a sense of timeless dignity. Here on at Car Aag 765, we love honoring classics like this because they remind us of the artistry, engineering, and passion that once defined the automotive world. The 1979 Lincoln Town Car is more than steel, chrome, and leather. It is a statement, a memory, and a masterpiece of its time. If you've ever had the chance to ride in one or own one, you know exactly why it deserves admiration. And if not, it still inspires respect from anyone who sees it glide past. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through history and luxury. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1979 Lincoln Town Car, make sure you subscribe to Car Aag 765 so you don't miss any of our upcoming features on classic cars from across the decades. Share this video with your friends who love vintage rides, leave a comment with your memories or thoughts about the Lincoln Town Car, and let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, keep your passion for cars alive and appreciate the classics that continue to tell stories on every mile of the road.